The torture video touched a nerve with President Barack Obama. He expressed his thoughts with CBS 2 Special Contributor Jay Levine, invited to interview the president. Jay joins us live from the White House tonight with more. Jay?
Hi, Rob. The president here at the White House in our interview was not willing to label it a symptom of worsening racial relations in Chicago, but he did call that video despicable. He admitted, though, during our interview that on this and other issues, much remains to be done.
I'm certainly more knowledgeable about a lot of problems. Interestingly enough, I'm actually more hopeful. I've seen real changes that make a difference in people's lives. A lot of people focus on the things that are still troubling, like, for example, the kind of violence we're seeing in Chicago.
It's got to be frustrating that the most powerful man in the free world cannot stop the violence in his hometown.
It is heartbreaking to see that for a variety of reasons, not all of which I think are fully understood, something's happening in Chicago that is specific, and it's a combination, it appears, of the structure or lack of structure in the gangs, easy access to firearms, I think some tensions between the communities and the police, and isolation for communities that are poor. My hope is that as a private citizen who's still got a home in Chicago, that I'll be able to contribute. The presidential center that I have there hopefully will be able to contribute to some ways of reversing what has been really a troubling trend.
Among the many accomplishments you've had, the one that's been frustrating, I'm sure to you, is race relations. They've gotten worse, especially in Chicago. Laquan McDonald, 2 recent racially motivated attacks, one this week caught on Facebook Live. Yeah. That's got to be terribly disappointing to you, of all the things you wanted to do with race relations.
Yeah, Jay, here's how I think about it. I don't think it's accurate to say race relations have gotten worse. Listen, I came to Chicago in '85. You were there during council wars. Right. Yeah, okay. I promise you, race relations haven't gotten worse. But what is true is that, in part because we see visuals of racial tensions, violence, and so forth. What we've seen is surfacing, I think, a lot of the problems that have been there a long time, whether it's tensions between police and communities, whether it's hate crimes of the despicable sort that has just now recently surfaced on Facebook. I take these things very seriously.
Will your principal residence be in Chicago?
I will always be a citizen of Chicago, and right now, we still got a house in Hyde Park that I look forward to spending more time in.
That right now is the key qualifier. For how long is the real question, though there appears to be no question that this president will remain committed to the city he says he will always call home. As for those still hoping he'll come home and stay there and live there, they might view these snowflakes falling behind me as an omen. Rob, back to you.
All right, Jay, and did you feel like President Obama, the one you knew before he was president, felt like the same guy when you were talking to him today?
You know, Rob, there were a few more gray hairs, there were a few more lines on his face. He seemed to have the weight of the world on his shoulders to some extent. But in his heart, in his spirit, I saw the same person that I first met nearly 30 years ago during those council war days back in Chicago. That's the same Barack Obama then, the same Barack Obama that will return to Chicago. A little wiser, a little more experienced and knowledgeable, but the same man.
All right, Jay Levine, live at the White House for us. Thank you.